Look, man.
Danny, I know I look stupid.
You take cover!
When the smoke finally cleared, a massive yellow robot suddenly rose from the ground, staring at the towering figure before him. The officer was frozen in shock, but the robot quickly sensed danger closing in and bolted deep into the forest. By the time the officer snapped out of it, he ordered his men to give chase, determined to capture it alive and bring it back for study. But the next second, the robot transformed, instantly turning into a military jeep. Under a hail of heavy fire, the robot had no choice but to run for his life. After dodging a grenade from the military, he flipped out a blade from his wrist and sliced through two massive trees, temporarily blocking the soldiers behind him. But it didn't take long before they spotted him again. Just as he tried to duck into a quarry for cover, an armored vehicle slammed right into him, sending him flying. Heavily armed soldiers immediately surrounded him. Bumblebee quickly tried to explain himself.
Please, this is a mistake.
Stay cool. Hold your fire.
I don't want to hurt anyone.
Just as the two sides were in a standoff, a piercing roar tore through the sky. A jet fighter came screaming toward them.
Called in the Air Force.
That's not the Air Force.
It was none other than Bumblebee's archenemy, Blitzwing, the Decepticons' top enforcer.
Run.
Human soldiers were getting wiped out. Blitzwing then transformed mid-air and locked into a brutal fight with Bumblebee. One was a top-tier hunter, and the other was a coin-flip warrior. You'd think this fight would drag on for a while, but Blitzwing used his flight advantage to drag Bumblebee straight up into the sky. At the critical moment, Bumblebee drove his arm blade through Blitzwing's jet thrusters, and they crashed back down. But the second they hit the ground, Blitzwing whipped out a spinning blaster. After laying down heavy fire, he grabbed Bumblebee by the throat.
Tell me where your friends are hiding.
I'll never talk.
Is that right?
Blitzwing, seething with rage, brutally struck Bumblebee's neck and destroyed his voice box entirely. Then he hurled the badly wounded Bumblebee off the cliff. Just as Blitzwing moved in for the final blow, he had no idea Bumblebee already had a plan.
To death.
With a deafening explosion, Bumblebee took his enemy down for good. He won the fight, but his core systems were critically damaged. Even his memory module was badly corrupted. In the final moments before his energy ran out, he scanned a yellow Volkswagen Beetle nearby to disguise himself and slipped into a deep hibernation. No one could have imagined that this warrior who once shook the cosmos would end up sitting in a junkyard on Earth, until one girl showed up and set the wheels of fate turning again. Charlie fell in love with this beat-up car at first sight. Sure, it looked like it was about to fall apart, but she still climbed into the driver's seat to check it out. The inside was covered in dust, but she couldn't have been more excited. She didn't have nearly enough money to buy it, but the junkyard owner just gave it to her without a second thought. Charlie drove off in this little yellow car that was barely